Hello, I'm Sam. I'm a professional baritone and I'm a singing teacher with the Choral Courses. In these short videos, I'm going to give you some tips on vocal technique. Today we're going to talk about breathing. Everybody knows breathing is important for singing. They often say that they need to do better with their breathing or they need to breathe in a different way. Often what they mean by that is, I'd like to sing longer phrases. Let's look at how you're breathing and see what's going on. Feet shoulder width apart, head floating toward the ceiling. That's a very different sensation from being at your laptop, tapping away like that. Often we collapse the shoulders, collapse the chest, back of the neck collapses. So we're going to avoid sensations of collapse. What are we going to replace those with? Feeling of lengthening, allowing the head to float, feeling the spine lengthen and avoiding tension. When we sing, sometimes, as I'm saying, we collapse here. Just do a little backward shoulder roll for me. Make sure that you are stretching up, backwards and forwards, feeling an opening sensation in the chest. Okay, the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is breathe out. Let's breathe out for 8 seconds on an S. Let's do it together. Ready? Here we go. And good. We're going to try it again. I want you this time really to think about what you're feeling in the muscles below your tummy button. Let's do it again. And go. Okay, now you probably felt an engagement in those muscles there. But what did you feel at the end of the out breath? You may not even have been aware of it because your body instinctively took that next breath in. And what happens is the muscles underneath your tummy button, they let go, and that allows your rib cage to expand. Let's be aware of it this time as we do it together again. Okay, here we go. And good. So you release those muscles at the end of your long breath and the rib cage expands. And then I'm ready to sing my next phrase. This time I'm going to sing a downward scale at the end of that out breath. And I'm going to let the in breath happen almost by itself. So I'm going to go from there on an R. Here we go. So the breath came into my body and immediately it came back out again as sound. I want to avoid holding that breath inside because holding involves tension and tension is something I want to avoid. So I'm like a tennis player with their racket. Bring the racket back, stroke through the shot straight away. You never see a tennis player doing this, holding their racket there. So it's breath in and it's sound out. Let's do it together again. We're going to start here this time. Okay, 8 seconds out. Release the tummy, let the breath in, sing your phrase. Here we go. Good. Did you feel your tummy muscles release? Great. Now sometimes when people feel that release of the tummy muscles on the in-breath, what happens is the sternum here collapses down. So we get this going on. That. Instead we're going to stay with this noble posture. You might think, not sure if I can feel a noble posture at the moment. Here's a nice way of finding it. Hands together in Namaste. You're going to reach up, stretch right up toward the ceiling, open your hands out in a nice big circle, relax the shoulders and just leave your rib cage there feeling nice and buoyant. Good, okay, so that's your noble posture. Is there tension? Have you locked your knees? Have you gripped the floor with your toes? Have you locked your shoulders? If there's tension, just move it. You're going to keep your noble posture, but not have tension. Okay, we're going to do that again. So, 8 seconds. Release the tummy muscles. Let the breath in. Immediately the sound comes back out. and you're keeping your noble posture. Here we go. And go. Okay, well done. So we've got the breath coming into the body nicely, and we are using that breath. Immediately it comes in, it goes out again, and that's our sung phrase. But if you really want good breath control, the sound that you've got to make has got to be vibrant, spinning, energized. If you find you're making a breathy sound, you might need to try this exercise. We're going to do this time not an R, but a Z. Zzz, because that way your breath, which is moving through your vocal tract, going through the larynx and causing a vibration in the vocal folds, is also going to interact with your teeth here. Zzz, and this may help you find a really good closure of your vocal folds in here, just enough closure that all that breath gets converted to tone. So we're going to try it again on a Z. Here we go, ready? And it's... How did you do? Did you get to the end of that long breath? So doing the Z helps get all the breath converted into sound, and our breath is interacting in two places. It's interacting with our vocal folds and interacting with the teeth. When you feel confident with that, then you can go back to your R. Za, and see if you can maintain that vibrant sound where all the breath is converted to tone, because that's the other part of making sure you have really good what we call breath control. The problem with breath control as a phrase is that we think it's all done down here, and we forget to make sure that we're making a vibrant and energized sound. So there's some things you can play with there in your practice at home. Is your posture optimal? Is your body ready for the athletic endeavor of singing? Are you free of tension? If you think you might be tense, give that thing a move, whether it's the shoulders or the knees or the ankles. That tension will eventually bleed into these breath control muscles and you'll get into trouble. Are you allowing your tummy muscle to go, to relax, to release when you breathe in? Or are you keeping it locked? Because that's going to create tension here as well. So you're going to let your tummy muscles go on the in-breath, but not in a completely passive kind of a way. You're going to make sure that the chest is buoyant, that you've got your noble posture. It's that feeling. And then, as soon as the breath comes in, it comes back out again. And you're going to make sure that that sound you're going to go for is vibrant, energized, spinning, effervescent. These are the sorts of words that you should hope that people use when they listen to your singing sound. Happy singing.